Officials say they're investigating the deadly attack in Buffalo as a hate crime, calling the act, quote, pure evil. According to the FBI, the suspect, Peyton Giron, previously posted extremist views online, including a 180-page document fixated on replacement theory, a white supremacist belief that non-whites will replace white people. 10 people were killed during Saturday's shootings and 3 others wounded, with the suspect mostly targeting black customers and employees. The 18-year-old gunman opening fire at a Tops Friendly supermarket around 2:30 p.m. that day. Officials say he was wearing body armor and a tactical helmet and was carrying an assault-style rifle. The suspect, now charged with murder, is being kept behind bars on suicide watch, held without bail, his public defender pleading not guilty for him. Authorities also revealing the suspect was investigated last June after threatening a shooting at his hometown's high school graduation.
These motives of this individual were based on hate, based on a hatred of many types of people. It is believed that he had a hatred for black people, Jewish people, people of color.
President Biden and the First Lady will be visiting Buffalo tomorrow. The president saying he will address this issue from all fronts, including the suspect's ties to white supremacy and the need for greater gun control. And tonight, we're also learning more about the victims of the Buffalo mass shooting and the impact they had on their community. As Newsy National correspondent Mara Serrani reports, one of the victims died while saving countless other lives.
It's just too much. I just can't. I'm trying to bear with it. It's just too much. You can't even go to the damn store in peace. It's so crazy.
The Buffalo community in mourning, consumed with grief and anger following the racially motivated mass shooting that took the lives of 10 people at a Tops supermarket over the weekend.
Because I can't comprehend what was going through this man's mind at this time. I mean, to drive 3 hours or whatever it was to this Tops because he knew it was a black community.
Authorities say 11 of the 13 victims were black. The gunman killing 10 people and wounding 3 others. The entire massacre live streamed on social media.
When will the Justice Department aggressively pursue these domestic terrorist cells that are populating on social media platforms and remove these cells?
Authorities say the suspect, a white man, allegedly drove hours to carry out the crime, shooting 9 people inside the store. 4 were store employees, while the rest were customers. One of the victims killed, beloved top security guard and retired Buffalo police officer Aaron Salter, confronted the suspect. The gunman then returned fire, killing him.
He was a nice guy, you know, he cared about the community, he looked after the store, he did a good job, you know, he was very nice and respectable.
The bullets fired by Salter had no effect due to the tactical gear and body armor worn by the suspect, though authorities say Salter's actions likely saved many lives.
I can't say enough about our retired fellow colleague, Aaron Salter, who confronted this individual to save the lives of others. And may he rest in peace, Aaron Salter.
Another victim, 86-year-old Ruth Whitfield, the mother of Buffalo's retired fire commissioner Garnell Whitfield, who arrived on scene to help, only to find his mother was one of the victims. Authorities say the suspect, who has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder, had researched the local demographics and arrived in the area a day in advance to conduct reconnaissance with the express purpose of killing as many black people as possible.
The evidence that we have uncovered so far makes no mistake that this is an absolute racist hate crime. It will be prosecuted as a hate crime. This is someone who has hate in their heart, soul, and mind, and there is no mistake that that's the direction that this is going in.
The chilling revelation prompted grief and anger in the predominantly black neighborhood, where a group of people gathered to lead chants and mourn victims. Lawmakers also demanding action.
And of course, we have to talk about the fact that an 18-year-old racist, violent extremist is able to get his hands on an AR-15. We could stop that tomorrow with legislation that would make those guns harder to get, but we haven't been able to do that either.
It's unbelievable. I'm lost of words.
Mara Sirianni, Newsy, Buffalo.
And now to the other shooting on Sunday. 1 person killed, 4 others critically wounded inside a church in Irvine. Witnesses tell ABC News the gunman, identified by the Orange County Sheriff's Department as 68-year-old David Cho, stood at the front of the Taiwanese Presbyterian Church when suddenly around 1:30 p.m. he opened fire. One witness saying when the suspect stopped to reload, the pastor slammed him with a chair and several other church members jumped on him, tying him up. Authorities arriving shortly thereafter, arresting the suspect. 2 of the 4 critically wounded victims have since been upgraded to good condition this afternoon. As mentioned, 1 person died. Meanwhile, another person suffered a minor injury. The suspect is due in court tomorrow.